Welcome to Listen to Learn English, your place for real English, real stories, and real progress. Want to speak English like a Band 9 IELTS candidate? In this video, you'll hear a complete IELTS speaking test with clear, natural, high-scoring answers that sound just like what examiners love to hear. Use it to improve your fluency, build strong answers, and learn advanced vocabulary and pronunciation, all in real context. Shadow the speaker, pause and repeat, or simply listen daily to boost your confidence and skills for the real exam. Let's get started and learn English the smart way by listening.
Let's start by talking about your hometown. Where are you from?
I'm from Elmina, which is a small coastal town in Ghana. It's actually quite well known for its old colonial castle by the ocean. What I really appreciate about it is the slower pace of life. It's peaceful, the community is really close-knit, and people genuinely take the time to connect with each other. It's the kind of place where you can breathe and just enjoy the moment. Very different from the hustle and bustle of big cities.
Would you say it's a good place to live?
Yes, without a doubt. If you're someone who values calm and a strong sense of community, it's a great place to be. It may not have all the big city perks like shopping malls or a massive nightlife scene, but it's got clean air, beautiful beaches, and incredibly friendly people. Some folks might say it's a bit quiet, especially for young professionals, but for me, it's the perfect balance. It just feels like home.
Do you enjoy cooking?
Absolutely, I love it. Cooking has become kind of a creative outlet for me. After a long day, there's something really calming about chopping veggies or trying out a new recipe. It's also a way for me to unwind and express myself, like painting, but with food.
What's your favorite dish to make at home?
Hands down, jollo rice. It's a classic West African dish, rice cooked in a rich tomato sauce with spices, and usually served with grilled chicken and fried plantains. I like mine a bit spicy, and I always try to get the balance just right between smoky and savory. It's one of those meals that brings people together. Whenever I cook it, friends and family just seem to show up at the door. There's something really comforting about it.
How do you usually use your phone in daily life?
Oh, it's basically my life in my pocket. I use it for work, emails, meetings, task lists, but also for staying in touch with friends, listening to music, and even learning. Lately, I've been watching cooking tutorials and language videos. I do try to limit screen time when I can, but to be honest, it's hard to imagine getting through the day without it.
Now I'm going to give you a topic. Describe a person who helped you recently. You should say who the person is, how they helped you, when it happened, and explain how you felt about the help they gave you.
Sure. A few weeks ago, I got a huge helping hand from my neighbor, Mrs. Patel. She's in her 70s, retired now, and she used to be a teacher. We've always been friendly, saying hi in the hallway, that sort of thing, but we'd never really had a proper conversation. Anyway, one morning, I had a really important online presentation for work. It was kind of a make-or-break moment for a project we'd been working on for months. Just as I was setting up, the Wi-Fi in my apartment completely gave out. I tried everything, restarting the router, switching to mobile data, but nothing worked, and the clock was ticking. So, out of sheer desperation, I knocked on Mrs. Patel's door and explained what was going on. Without missing a beat, she invited me in, gave me her Wi-Fi password, and showed me to her quiet little living room. She even poured me a glass of water and said, "Take a breath, you've got this." That simple gesture, just her calm presence, made all the difference. I ended up giving the presentation right there from her home, and thankfully it went really well. We actually secured the client, which was a big win for the team. Afterward, I brought her some flowers and homemade pastries to say thank you, but honestly, nothing really felt like enough. She didn't just offer me her internet, she gave me peace of mind at a really stressful moment. It reminded me how kindness can show up when you least expect it, and sometimes from people you barely know.
Do you think people are as willing to help others today as they were in the past?
That's a tricky one. In smaller communities, I think people still have that strong sense of neighborliness. They'll lend a hand without thinking twice. But in big cities, people can be a bit more guarded or caught up in their own lives. That doesn't mean they're not kind, just that the opportunities to help or even notice someone needs help are fewer. That said, during crises or natural disasters, we always see people coming together in incredible ways. So I do think the willingness is still there. It just looks different now.
What are some common ways people help each other in everyday life?
A lot of the time, it's the little things. Holding the door, helping someone carry groceries, giving directions. In my culture, we also bring meals to people who are sick or going through a hard time. Even just being there for a friend, listening without judgment, that counts as helping too. Those small gestures really go a long way.
Do you think helping others makes people happier?
Absolutely. There's something really rewarding about doing something kind without expecting anything in return. It can give you perspective and make you feel more connected to others. Even small acts can boost your mood, like a little dose of joy. Plus, it tends to create a ripple effect. You help someone, and they're more likely to help the next person.
Should schools or universities encourage students to do community service?
Yes, I think it's essential. Volunteering teaches students about empathy, teamwork, and social responsibility, things you can't always learn in a classroom. It helps them step outside their comfort zones and see life from different perspectives. Plus, it gives them a sense of purpose and builds soft skills that are useful in the real world. So I definitely say it should be encouraged, maybe even made part of the curriculum.
Do people sometimes help others just to get something in return?
Unfortunately, yes. There are people who help just to look good, maybe for recognition or even for social media clout. But I believe most people do it for the right reasons. Real kindness doesn't need an audience. It's quiet, genuine, and doesn't come with strings attached.
Thank you. That's the end of the speaking test.
Thank you.
That's it for today's lesson. If you found these answers helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more IELTS practice and fluency building content. Want more sample answers, mock interviews, and daily English tips? Hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode from Listen to Learn English. See you next time, and good luck with your IELTS speaking test.